2 years ago, I had an idea, a sci-fi novel set in London 80 years in the future. Corporate power had won everything, automation had taken over, and the disparity between the hyper-rich and the wretched masses had become incurable. London was a separate city-state of colossal size and wealth, a zero-tax haven where all global corporations had their headquarters and the rich lived safely, tucked away in their private enclaves. That was the basic premise of this story, and I was going to explore this world through the eyes of Josh Joshi, a spoilt, trust-funded loudmouth who was mollycoddled beyond belief, and this was his journey of self-realisation. It was going well, there was even a couple of jokes in it. And then Brexit happened. And then Trump happened. I mean, I wasn't surprised by either result. The notion of writing a searing political satire fell dead, unnoticed, like a cow in an automated slaughter yard. I mean, I'm not alone in this. I've just heard that the writers of South Park have recently stated, political satire is dead, we're living it every day. So I'm in a pickle. I mean, this kind of social and political upheaval didn't happen when I was writing news from Gardenia, news from the squares, or news from the clouds. All those books were really good fun to write. They were easy to write. They kind of wrote themselves. They drove themselves on. I never reached a day where I went, oh God, I don't think I can write this. I could always write those books. As you may be able to imagine, there have been a lot of very supportive emails and one-to-one talks with the wonderful people at Unbound. And we have come up with a plan. For the past several years, I've been gathering notes, old diaries, pictures, for a light-hearted but occasionally philosophical autobiography. A couple of years ago, after a big Christmas family dinner, my son scrawled a picture of me, a portrait if you like, and he titled it Some Old Bloke. I kept the drawing, it's not flattering, but the fact that my son described his father as some old bloke made me laugh so much I almost choked on my mince pie. Some old bloke. I mean, it just felt right. It felt like that title fitted. It felt like a comfortable old jacket. I mean, it may change, but at the time of writing, that is the title I really like. Now, unlike many other autobiographies, I'm not 26. I've never been on Britain's Got Talent. I've never sailed round the world single-handed. I've never climbed Mount Everest for charity or had a massive drug problem and been through rehab. I've never dated models or snorted cocaine off a prostitute's bum. I'd quite like to try that. But I have done quite a few odd things around the world, been to amazing places, made some classic chronic mistakes, sometimes learnt from them and sometimes endlessly repeated them, like we all do. So even in the current climate, I'm confident that I can write an insightful and revealing autobiography that actually reveals aspects of the human condition that maybe haven't been revealed before, my own special take on it. But here's the special thing. Now, no one is going to think badly of you if you see this video and think, stuff that, I want my money back. I wanted Josh Joshi. I have actually written 20,000 words plus of Josh Joshi already. And what I'm going to do is convert that into a short story and put that in the book as well. I will also include, and this really is deeply humiliating and exposing, a detailed work diary from 1986 to the present day. It's a beat-by-beat record of the painful process of putting on plays, of writing books, of writing sketches for people, of writing TV dramas that constantly got recommissioned or rejected, of books that were thrown out, of books that did quite well, of movie rights offers that were off the scale and then the movie was never made, of all the hideous journey of being a writer. So there's enormous detail that I'd forgotten about 3/4 of it until I read it again and went, oh my God, I didn't know I'd done that much. It illustrates, if nothing else, that even a semi-educated thicko like me with bottomless perseverance and determination can eventually get a book published or a play produced. So I really hope you'll consider it. Please, by all means, say, I want my money back, I wanted Josh Joshi. But if you don't, or if you're seeing this for the first time, please consider supporting Some Old Bloke.